Let's get it. What's happening? What's happening? We trapping. We trapping. We trapping in college like Tariq, baby. Let's get it. Cowboys college, man. You understand me? Let's get it. Shout out to Hayes Santiago. My bad. Shout out to you, sir. Shout out to everybody rocking. Make sure you hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge your card. We got that great HTM Sports, man. Mr. Numbers in the building with me, man. What's happening with you?
Man, living right, just getting old, man. Like, hey, it's my birthday today, man. So,
man, happy birthday. Happy birthday to HTM Sports, man. Y'all make sure y'all show some love, man. We finna, you know we gotta turn up for HTM on his birthday now, so let's get it.
Yeah, we definitely gotta turn up, my boy.
Shout out to Happy Splendor Poppy B.A. Joey Velma. Let's go. Shout out to Joshua Fisher. Shout out to Bruce Got the Toxic Juice, man. We in here on a Saturday afternoon hollering at y'all, giving y'all some good content. So let's show some support. Hit that like and share, man. Let's crank this thing on up. Shout out to Miss Regina Green with the green, Steven Harrison. We in the building. Man, let's go on get into this, man. Let's go on get into this, man. Let's go on get into this, man. You know, first and foremost, we want to give our brother HTM Sports a nice happy birthday in this thing, man. Happy birthday to you, sir.
Hey, I appreciate that, my brother, man. Hey, I'm just happy to be here, man. You know, a lot of folks ain't make it this far, but hey, I'm still kicking.
Yes, sir. Alive and kicking, as they say. You know what I'm saying? We still here. You know, no weapon against me shall prosper. Ain't that what he said? That's what he
exactly
said.
What he said, man.
We can't let the haters win, man. But how you doing today, man, on your birthday? You know, you got all your festivities going on over there?
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm just doing my usual practices, man. You know, slapping shit out of Eagles fans, living righteous.
It don't get no better. But now we in a discussion about these trenches, sir. About the trenches. When you say the word trenches, it sounds like you need to hit that dun dun dun, don't it? Because it get down in there, don't it? It get down in there.
Real talk, and that's really where you win games at both sides of the ball, defensive line and offensive line. You need to be able to run the ball and keep your quarterback, standing upright, and you also need to be able to stop the run and get after other teams' quarterbacks. So the trenches is always where it's at, man.
Yes, sir, man. And before we get too deep into it, y'all are aware that we both have raffles going on. Mine's for Michael Parsons jersey or any jersey you like. They $5 entries. Second place, get a t-shirt. Third place, you get a hat. Only $5 to enter. Henny the more raffle is. You can tell them.
Oh yeah, man. I'm doing $5 per entry. It's for a Dallas Cowboy jersey of the winner's choice. So anybody that's in $5 will have an entry. You can send as many entries as you want. Just only thing I ask is only seeing while I'm on live, so I can update everybody about how many everybody got and be transparent. And on the 25th, and on the 25th is when we'll do the actual drawing. So you got 3 more days if you want to participate. And on the 25th, I'll randomly draw a person and they will win the jersey.
Yeah, mine don't end till May the 11th. So I did it themed out the mic. I started April the 11th and I end May the 11th. And you can win a Michael Parsons jersey or any jersey of your choosing. But now, I know you had a few people that you had in mind. You want to do offense or defensive trenches first. Which one would you prefer? Which one would you prefer, sir?
Well, let's start with O-line because that's the area where the Dallas Cowboys are confusing the hell out of me. I don't know if Tyrus Smith is going to start. I don't know if Tyrus Smith is a swing tackle. I don't know if Tyler Smith is a left tackle. I don't know if he's a left guard. I don't know if Terrence Steele is a swing tackle. They've been over there talking crazy. So
they've been saying all kind of foolishness over there.
And hey, you ever had a friend that just told you every single thing that came to their mind?
Just saying any old random thing.
Like any random thing that came to their mind, they had to tell you, man. So yeah, I was thinking, man, we gonna get a food truck but it's only gonna be little Debbie cakes on the food truck, man.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna smack.
We gonna have a little Debbie cake themed restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Order as many little Debbies you want. You know, the one Baby D was talking about with the sprinkles and everything. You can get that one too. You know what I'm saying? But, okay, far as you said O-line. So, which one of these, let me see. I got a couple guys lined up, but you can start talking about a particular guy and tell us what you like about him.
Man, you know, I'll sound like a broken record, man. I'm going to say this again. Perry Johnson Jr., in my opinion, is the best. You know, it's the best left tackle in this year's draft. Hey, shout out to DC4 Live for the $5 donation. You know, that got you another entry into the raffle. And just let me update my brother real quick, man, because he's been definitely participating. So he now has 15 entries. So he has 15 entries and the third best odds of winning the jersey. So salute, brother.
Shout out to you, sir. We appreciate you. We appreciate you, sir. But you were speaking about Paris Johnson, right?
Yes, Perry Johnson Jr. You know, I got to throw the junior in because, you know, there's a big Perry Johnson running around that's a senior, so I don't want anybody to confuse the two. So Perry Johnson Jr., man, like he's hard though, man. Like athletically, you know, you just look at him. He's 6'6", 315 pounds. You know, they say he athletic enough. You want him to take some snaps at tight end, he can do that for you.
Yeah.
So you know, I like that. You know, you can't really teach that. You know what I mean? Like we can draft anybody and put them with Big Duke. You know what I'm saying? So like being technically sound, footwork, pad levels, like we have one of the best in the area that can help them with that. But you know, you can't teach the athleticism.
One thing I like is the caliber of school he went to. I like to see my people go against big time teams, big time schools. That's what I want to see. I like that kind of pedigree out of my players, man. That's just how I am. I'm sorry. Like, I got a few small school dudes who I just have to have faith in, but you'll have to project them. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't afraid of it, but you know what I'm saying? I feel like the big school guys, most of the time, it be a little more safe. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think, if you get a smaller school guy, you already got to project him to playing some top-tier college talent. Then you got to try to project them to the NFL level. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it be a little difficult when you're dealing with small school guys. That's why I do prefer big school guys with big time talent. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know, because, you know, that's just like, if you're a grown man, you score 100 points, but, you know, the people you played that pickup game against were all 10 years old.
Yes, sir. Shout out to DC4 Life with the $5 super. He says, "What's up, fam? Let's go, Cowboys. Happy birthday, Mr. Henny." We appreciate you, man. That got you another entry too, Mr. DC4 Life, Texas. We appreciate you. But yeah, man, I like Paris Johnson myself, man. You know, they got him graded, it's like a 83 overall. He always graded out pretty good. Looks like on his resume, you know, from the first years he was starting and playing any games, he graded out in the passing grade, so that's good. And like I said, he played good against some big schools. I like what I seen from him, man. He a super, super athletic dude. He look like a defensive end or something. You know what I'm saying? He built like, he got a slender build on him. And he probably the most athletic tackle in his draft, look like to me. What you think about that?
I definitely think so. If you're just talking about pure athlete, I think it's him. You know what I'm saying? You can make arguments about who the best pass blocker, who the best run blocker, you know, because things like that, even though you can see some of those traits on film, you know, it varies. Like, yes, he wins, and you know, so like that's up for, you know, that's up for interpretation.
Yes,
but
sir.
I don't think there's any argument. I think this guy ran under a 5. He ran like a 4.8, 4.9, something like that at his size. So, like, he's a damn good athlete.
Yeah, he's like that. We got some people coming in later, man. Shout out to you, got us the Porsche. She saying happy birthday, Mr. HTM. Y'all know we trapping in college. Shout out to Dean Cloud. Y'all, we gotta treat our brother with some love now. What you said?
Hey, Hey, we drinking Eagles tears still, man.
Hey, we still on them
Detroit.
Eagles tears. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah. We sipping them all the way to the next Super Bowl, man. Like they cried enough for the rest of the season for that, man. So we good.
Yes, sir. I don't have these in order, so we're gonna try to find them. Well, it looks like we do got them in order right now. You got your boy, Mr. Paris Johnson, right here, 77. Nice little seal block. Know what I'm saying? He's stretching over there now. Know what I'm saying? I like how fast he is. I just don't see him being there, though, sadly. You know.
Yeah, it definitely would be an act of God for him to be a Dallas Cowboy.
Yeah. I like the player, but, you know, we got a better shot at the 79, I think his name, DeJuan Jones or something like that.
Yeah.
The right tackle, but we don't know if he gonna be versatile enough. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I haven't really seen it from DeJuan Jones. You know, let's do a 2-for-1, right? Because we already got DeJuan Jones pulled up. Yep. Let's talk about DeJuan Jones because he is a guy that might actually be there, but I don't necessarily know if I want DeJuan Jones.
I think I got me a new guy that I like the most after all that stuff I just talked about the small school guys. Know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I just like this guy. I'm gonna pull him up in a minute, but I like this guy. But yeah, I think he can play though. I think he can actually be dominant. You put Duke on him, you know what I'm saying? Pause, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You add a little what his name, Mayweather or Miniweather, something like that, to this game of this young man, bro. He'll be out of the atmosphere. He'll be going crazy. Cause I know he can play football. He got a nice build on him. He got all the prototypical size and stuff. He just need to be coached up a little bit. Like he could be your Terrence Steele or something. Know what I'm saying?
Now who?
Jones. This boy got the skill set. He just raw. I think he a little raw.
There's nothing wrong with DeJuan Jones. I'm trying to say where will he play on our team?
Yeah, that's the sad part about it, cause still
he's a right tackle.
Yeah, he's basically a right tackle. Yeah, I don't really see. He too big to play guard probably. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That big dude needs some room. You know what I'm saying?
And listen, he has never taken a snap at guard in college. He had 80 snaps at left tackle in 2020. Those were his only snaps. He had 790 snaps in 2021 at right tackle. And this year he has 763 snaps at right tackle. So he has 1,500 snaps at right tackle, 80 snaps at left tackle, and no snaps at any guard or center position.
Yeah.
So, like, you be asking him to do something he ain't done.
I about to say, he don't have much position flex, look like. You know what I'm saying?
And listen, I know the Dallas Cowboys have been trying to sell us on position flex for 150 years at this point. But, you know, at some points, it's just going to have to be like he's real good at doing this, so that's all we need him to do. Yeah. You know what I mean?
He graded out pretty decently too, man, but I wouldn't know where to put him. Now, this Choctaw team now, what you think? You think, do he got some versatility, Choctaw? What can we do? What can we do, Mr. Choctaw? Let us know. But we finna.
He said he not a right tackle, but that's all he played. That's what he said.
I guess
that's all he ever done. It's like saying, man, it's like saying y'all uncles that sold dope all his life ain't a dope dealer.
Yeah.
Like, nah, he a businessman. He a dope dealer.
Now, this one of your other guys here, Mr. Hen. The guy from Georgia. What's his name? Roger Jones. Now, this guy was kind of, it was very interesting to me. Especially with this number 59. Now, that's outstanding right there. It was real weird looking at an offensive lineman with a number 59. Now, that sounds like a linebacker number or something, don't it? Like 59? It was pretty weird, but I like how athletic he is. He was punishing people out there here.
Let me take a look. Let's go underneath it. Yeah, I think I like Roger Jones a little bit better than and I'm not saying that the boy can't play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that the last two we looked at can't play. I just don't have a spot for him on the team. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't put him at left tackle. He only played 80 snaps there in D1. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least this boy has And listen, he actual left tackle. Broderick Jones is the actual left tackle. 930 snaps at left tackle rushers. And judging by this, he has only given up 2 sacks in his entire collegiate career.
Broderick.
Yeah, Broderick Jones has only given up.
Good grief. Hey, I love it. I love that. You can't take that away from that.
And guess what? They all came. They weren't even last year.
Yeah.
He did not give up a single sack last year, and they went on a run to a championship.
Yeah, they was right there.
So he played good defensive pass rushers, and it looked like he won.
Yeah. Here go Donnell Wright. I mean, yeah, ain't that right? Donnell Washington. What's it?
No, Donnell Washington is
I'm talking about the tight end. Yeah. He was just on the film right there.
Donnell Washington.
Look at him blocking like a guard, though. Georgia was just loaded, man. I can't stand those guys. We give y'all a coach, and this the thanks we get. You know what I'm saying?
Man, they
been balling out.
Though, man.
They been balling out since they had him, though. I can't even go. But it was another play. I think it missed. Okay, this it. This the play I was looking for, man. So y'all gotta forgive me, man. Let me see. I think this the play I was looking for. They motioned him. They motioned him like he was. I liked it. I'm like, dang, they made him motion over. Look at him. I'm like, what? He basically had a tight end position. Then when they made 2 blocks, got him open. So hey, he looked like he athletic enough for sure, and look like he can pull. You can pull him. And now this is your guy Voorhees. Him. This your guy Voorhees. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, Voorhees. And listen, the beautiful thing about it, I think he's going to drop a lot because of his injury.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they had him as one of the best offensive linemen in the draft. Like he was supposed to be a first round pick this year.
I like he playing through the Wilson. He blocked this man, but like he didn't want to stop. Like he go hard. I like him. I hate he got hurt. You know what I'm saying? It'll have to be a stash. But he probably would have been the perfect Cowboys pick. Really, he was talented enough. If he would have failed to us, know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have had to rearrange the line. He would have been a guard.
Yep. And he played left guard. Has played majority of left guard his entire career. Matter of fact, he's so hard. He played in 2021. He had 402 snaps at left tackle and 500 snaps at left guard in 2021. So he did both. And he graded out as a 90.1 doing that in 2021.
Then they playing behind. He playing behind an athletic quarterback now. That's kind of like a double-edged sword because some they put a lot of stress on their O-line, but some kind of help their O-line out. And I think Caleb kind of put a lot of stress on him. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way he play. But Voorhees was hanging in there. Look how long he had to block. You know what I'm saying? But let's see. Now this one of my guys, Anton Harrison. I like this guy. Big guy. He play left tackle though, but I like him pulling. Bam. You know what I'm saying? I like this dude here, but he's not my favorite guy yet though. I got a favorite already. But
Michael Lockhart said the Eagles getting Derrick Henry. I don't know if that rumor is true or not.
I've been hearing about it.
I seen it posted, but it was from a non-verifiable account. You know what I mean? And let me take a look.
Yeah, I just look at these tackles and these guards like a mold of clay. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we can build these dudes into what we want them to be. The Cowboys got a track history of doing it. You know what I'm saying? I think we can make them into something. And then we don't need another Tyron Smith this year. We just need somebody to plug in at guard or a good enough tackle to be able to slide Tyler Smith into guard. You know what I'm saying? And I think he might be able to do it, man.
And listen, he graded out well. You know what I'm saying? He's had passing grades all 3 years. He's a true left tackle. He played majority of his career at left tackle. 803 snaps at the position last year. He has only allowed 4 sacks his entire collegiate career. Only allowed 1 last year. So like he's worth bringing in. He got a good grade as a pass blocker.
I'm
Good
talking
grade as a
about.
run blocker.
I'm talking about blocking to the whistle too. You need somebody. I like my trench guys to be like nasty, relentless, like never stop. I want them to block until, you know what I'm saying, somebody got to pull them off. That's what kind of mentality I be want to have. Cause you need that. You don't need that like that little lax type of mentality, because you never get plays off in the trenches. You got to fight, play in, play out in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want you to ever get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Now sometimes you'll get an athlete that's just so good, he'll get comfortable because he know he just better than guys in college. You know what I'm saying? But that's still bad habits to be having. You know what I'm saying? You can have bad habits and then it translates to the pros, and now you getting whooped because you weren't prepared the way you should have been. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. You know, you never want to, get into habits that you have to eventually break. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So if you way better than these guys, you should be taking pleasure in the dominating them. Just whoop them then. You know what I'm saying? Don't halfway whoop them bad. Like do them dirty. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like do them dirty.
Then,
yeah, that's what I be on. That's what I be looking for. Cause that's the dog mentality right there. If I could put it in a nutshell, like the dog mentality would be like, bro, I'm finna kill you. If you can't stop me, I'm finna destroy you. That's what I want to see from my guards and my O lineman and D lineman as well. But I got to put my other guy on here. Let me see. Where he at? My favorite guy. Hey, Mr. Nasty Time. That's what everybody need to call him. My boy Cody Mock, man, from North Dakota State. Now look.
Hold on. We gonna go ahead and put an asterisk by this, because this is the same place that Trey Lance
and Carson Wentz. Yeah, I know.
Right.
I know.
Right,
but bro,
along we get that out there. I just want to throw that out there before we even jump on, my boy.
Look, check my boy out though. Number 70 right here, the left tackle. He's making noise. He gonna block you to sleep. This boy don't play, man. He's a nasty brawler type player. That's what I like about him. He got that attitude. He got that dog. He's athletic. I don't know why he ain't been talked about more. You know what I'm saying? I like this dude, man. I'm telling you, he gonna be one of them dudes that if we don't draft him, we gonna hate we didn't. And then you want to know what? To be real, he kind of feel like an eagle. Just to be real, he feel like an eagle to me. I don't want him to go there though, cause them boys already got a good line. But this boy a dog though. Look at him. He is mauling folks. He blocked this man all the way out of bounds, sir. Like he ain't playing. This boy is for real. This boy for real, man. I like this boy. No lie.
That man just tackled a truck driver. Come on.
Look at him. Man, this boy don't play, bro. Look, I know he ain't got no teethuses in his mouth. I know that. But I don't want no pretty boy offensive lineman. I want you to be nasty. I want somebody to turn around when they see you and say, oh no, good grief. That's what I want them to say. When you see a guy like this, you know he came to fight. You know what I'm saying? That's the only time you gonna see him is when it's time to fight. He pulling, he athletic. This dude, I like him, bro. I'm telling you, if we could slide him in the guard, he look like he got some guard flicks to me. He look like he could play guard to me. Shout out to JC Cowboy Network in the bed. That boy said, no T, sign me up. That's what I'm talking about, bro. This dude is nasty, JC. Like, this boy do not play, man. I don't know why it ain't no hype on him, because I like this dude. Every play I seen, bro, this man been nasty with it.
You know why he ain't got no hype, landlord?
Why? Because he from South Dakota State, not North Dakota State.
He playing D2.
But look, they still got him high, though. They still got him ranked pretty high, though. Well, according to PFF, he still kind of ranked pretty high. But like,
he's supposed to be ranked pretty high. He out there suplexing truck drivers.
Now look though. Like I said, somebody said.
Jim Duggan. Oh my god.
Oh shit. Boy, y'all wild on a Saturday night. It's much too nefarious in here. That man said this man look like Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I was thinking more of Mick Foley. You know what I'm saying? That boy Mankind out there, man.
Gonna jump off the cage on you.
That boy Mankind out there with the Socko, with Mr. Socko. Ain't that the name of it? You know what I'm saying? And I ain't watched wrestling since I was about a teenager, man. But hey, Mr. Mankind, hey, I like that dude, bro. Can't nobody tell me nothing about him. But look, when you look at a player like that, you gotta watch the traits now. Now it is risky. But I'm telling you, even though he might not be a premier, like, super raw tackle, you can't tell me this dude can't play guard, though. Because he got size, too. Like, I like this guy, man. I ain't gonna lie. I like this dude a lot. Check him out. He is mauling folks. Now, I know this dude probably work for AT&T. You know what I'm saying?
Man, what?
Hey, he blocked this dude out the... Man, he blocked this dude out the whole paw, man. But hey, he like that throughout his whole tape though. But what did you remember the mentality that I said though, Hen? What mentality did I just say?
I mean, he just attacked the insurance agent.
But
so
look though,
you saying he aggressive?
What was the mentality that I needed though? I said if you playing against dudes, if you just better than everybody, I want to see you whooping dudes all game long. That's what I want to see. Trap. Cause think about it, man. Everybody, if you a sports guy, if you a real sports guy, hold up, I gotta pull the camera up on this. If you a real sports guy, man, you done played with a dude that had all the potential in the world, but he just was BSing around every day. Who can anybody tell me I'm lying? Everybody knew. They was like, man, if he just give it his all, if he just live up to his potential. And this dude just a BSer. He was just a professional BSer, and he never got to it. So I don't want to play around with guys like that. That's that semi Kelvin Joseph vibes. I don't want that. Give me a guy that's about his business. You mean to tell me here, look, you know this dude Cody Marcus not finna win anything with no North Dakota State, right? So guess what?
North Dakota State win their tie all the time.
I'm just saying, like, you know, he don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody don't even know what the name of it is. What I'm saying is, look, what I'm saying is, you gotta be a different level of animal, a dog, to be focused like that. You playing against these Rudy Poos, you know they ain't ready. But look, what was he doing? Absolutely destroying these dudes. That's a mentality to me. You know what I'm saying? That's a mentality. That I feel like that mentality will translate, man. That's just me, though. That's just me. I like him. I like him.
I'm gonna say this. You were the same guy that started this show saying that you put credence in where a player plays.
What I just said, I said that. I called myself, I am a hypocrite, bro. I just said that. I just said that.
You are a hypocrite.
Look, when I said my favorite dude, when I said my new favorite dude, I said, man, I just talked all this stuff. I just said that. Now, I did make it clear. But I like this dude, man. It's something about this dude. Now, like I said, he feel like an Eagle, though. Dude feel like an Eagle. So if he happen to play for the Eagles, we ain't gonna like him. I'm gonna tell you that right now. We are not gonna like that guy. But let's talk about a few of these defensive guys, man. Who is one of your favorite defensive guys you want to talk about?
Defense. Let's see. Who would be a good defensive player? Well, we're going trenches.
Yeah, we in the trenches right now. You know what I'm saying? We did half the show for the O-line. Now we switching over to the D-line. This is how we going to get down in the trend out, the college version. You know what I'm saying? And I hope y'all enjoyed our efforts, man. This is the final show before we get out there to Kansas City to the draft. You know what I'm saying? And we pretty much covered all bases, you know what I'm saying, especially for our team. So, you know, we're not concerned about anybody else like quarterbacks and stuff. Like, we ain't speak on them much, but, you know, we'll get one of those okay fifth-round quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And, yeah, like, I don't want them to use a premium pick on a backup quarterback when we up against guys like the run laying in the field. You know what I'm talking about? We up here getting we had another 5th round pick that panned out. I forget his name. You know, it's just really bothering me. Damone Clark.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Damone Clark. I know
Yeah,
that guy. I know him.
yeah. I know him
I
too.
think I know him. I think I heard of that guy. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
what's up with you, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't really want the Dallas Cowboys to use a premium pick on, not even a premium pick. Like, I don't even give a damn about drafting backup quarterback. Matter of fact, get you somebody that got a 7th round grade that's probably gonna be an undrafted free agent. You can bring them in.
Go get Max Duggan in the UDFA if you want to play.
Exactly.
Y'all loved him so much. You spoke so glowingly of the young man. Go get him as a UDFA because he might not get drafted. But far as these defensive trenches now, I know you got a couple guys on your radar.
We're gonna talk about the one that everybody be talking about, Mozzie Smith. We're gonna start with him. Then we're gonna go through the track, go through the rest of the usual suspects. But let's start at Mozzie.
Tell me a little about him, man. Tell me a little about him.
What you mean? Tell me a little about him. Like,
I ain't never heard of this guy before, man. Tell me a little. Talk to me like I'm 5. What they say?
What? But no, for real though, Mozzie Smith, pure one tech, 6'3", 323 pounds. Phenomenal player out of Michigan. Definitely has been a dominant player, mostly playing in the B gap for most of his career. So he, like I said, he's true one tech. And played 632 snaps on the defensive side of the ball last year. Graded out as an 81.3 as a run defender.
Yeah.
We know the Dallas Cowboys can't stop the run. We know that Dallas Cowboys need more help in run defense.
Facts.
So therefore, you need to go get you somebody like that. And Joe said, we leave on the 25th, man. I'll leave out on the 25th.
Well, I leave on the Wednesday, whenever that is.
This 25th.
Okay, yeah, Wednesday. That's all I know, you know. But okay, I'm not sure the order of these guys, but we're gonna try to find out. Let's see. Bam. Oh, I got the first guy you asked about, the Florida kid. Let's see. We can kind of skip to the Mozzie though. There we go. Bam. There go your boy Mozzie Smith.
Sweet.
Now he'll have to be a first round guy though. That's what I don't agree with. You know what I'm saying?
That's not necessarily true. You know, everybody always talk about how this player got a first round grade, that player has a first round grade. Well, by the time people finish giving all these people grades, you know, they end up giving about 45 people a first round grade. There are only 31 picks this year in the first round.
Yeah. So I ain't gonna lie, I like him, but I just don't want to spend no premium pick on no defensive tackle, man. I just feel like it's a big risk for them not to work out as soon as I want them to. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I want this guy to play immediately and be impactful. And that just don't happen with these defensive tackles, man. So I look at any defensive tackle. If he ain't, you know, Vita Vale somebody, he's a future pick. He's somebody that you got in the clip waiting for him to ball out. You know what I'm saying?
It just really depends on where you can get him at. If you can get him at 58, then I think that's a different story, right?
At his number. He number 58. That'll be crazy, wouldn't it? That'll be crazy. Shout out to Michael Archer with the $10 super. He says, shout out to the landlord and Henny, my boy. Play flag football. They beat the other team 34-12. Hey, man, shout out to the young man for that win, man. Get that win. You know, Mr. Archer, that got you 2 entries to the raffle again, sir. I will update them tomorrow. I might come with some kind of show for y'all tomorrow. You know, we take no days off in the trap. The trap always open, though. So I'm going to try to put something together for y'all, and I had an updated stances, so I appreciate everybody, all the love and support. But like I was saying with Mozzie, man, I like the player, but I just don't believe too much into first-round defensive tackles. I'm in win-now mode. I don't want a guy that gotta build up. You know what I'm saying? Build a guy. I don't want him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And listen, like I said, I think he is probably the best run-stopping defensive tackle in this year's draft, honestly. If you're looking for a guy that can help you stop the run, it's really going to be between him. I like the boy from Florida, too, though. But, you know, I think, like, I think he is the best run stopping defensive tackle in the draft.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily think you have to spend your first round pick on him.
So what about the Florida guy? I got him loaded up for you too.
Go ahead and put him up.
Yeah, cause you kind of put me on to him. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't heard nobody talking about him. So when I was pulling the film for you, I seen he was doing the little things, man. He got a little something going on for him. He was bench pressing some guys. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And listen, man, like he is also a very good run stopper. His name is Jervon Dexter.
He's a fighter, look like to me. He bench pressed that guy, then throw another dude. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a fighter's mentality in that with that going on. You know what I'm saying? It's rough out there for them defensive linemen. They got to fight a brick wall, play in, play out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And just like the previous player we looked at, he does a majority of his work in the B gap. He graded out as a 70 as a run defender, which is his passing. He's probably not gonna give you much in the aspect of a pass rusher, but he's 6'6", he's 310. He ran a 4.8 at the combine, so he's a pretty damn good athlete.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was somebody new for me. I hadn't heard of him. I enjoyed him though. I think he could be somebody. Where you would get him at though, Hen? Where you would be comfortable with drafting him? Fourth round guy.
This place they got his grade at. So hey, I'm not the guy that sit up and watch 1,000 college players.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not the guy that come up with these rounds or anything. So the guys that spend their time doing that says he about a fourth, fifth round pick. I'm gonna say about a 4th, 5th round pick.
Yeah. Okay. So let me see. I think I got a couple of my guys mixed in here. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Brian Brees for me. Clemson. Now he'll have to be a first round guy. You know what I'm saying? He moved like he you know what I'm saying? Like he a linebacker or something. He real compact. That's one thing I noticed. He's just not just this super huge guy. He real compact the way he built. You know what I'm saying? And players that be like that, they can move well. I think he can be a monster though. Like I really do. I think he can be a problem. So he'll be somebody I'll be looking at. He always be there on my mock draft. So he another player. He's a defensive lineman. So, you know what I'm saying? We had some success with the last 11 we drafted. You know what I'm saying? He wears number 11. So we had a little success last time we drafted a player that wears that number. But the one thing, like I said, man, I really don't trust no defensive lineman. You know what I'm saying? Like, not in the first round. That's a guy that got a slow roast. Now, what you think about him? You ever checked him out here?
Well, man, I seen him from Clemson. He's a little undersized.
Yeah.
Not even 300 pounds. Good athlete though, but like he's not really a run stopping defensive tackle though. You know what I'm saying? If I'm getting a defensive tackle, I want one that can stop the run. He is pass rushy because like he might mess around and be on the outside because they was putting him on the outside a lot too. Yeah, because they got him over the tackle. Let's see. In B gap he was 231 snaps this year, and A gap he was 32 snaps. So they move him around at least a little bit, but I see a little defensive end in his future a little bit. Like he might be like a tweener, you know what I'm saying? But I kind of like him, though. I think he can be stout. He get a little more strength in him. I think he might be a problem. Man, we said that shit about Osa.
Osa still play good now, man. Don't play on Osa now.
He playing decent as a pass rusher. Getting up the field. Like Osa can't stop the run right now, and they put the weight on him to try to stop it. He still can't do it. I just feel like it'll be the same thing. Like you got this at home.
Leave my guy Osa alone, man.
Listen,
I don't want to have to fight you on your birthday now. I don't want to have to fight you on your birthday now.
I'm born ready for a hassle, man. I'm born head up. We can wrestle. We can do whatever.
I don't want to fight you on your birthday, man. So I'll let it slide this time.
I'm just saying that
I look like I gotta make me an Osa video because y'all playing with Osa. Just cause the run wasn't working, it went Osa fault. Osa was playing ball.
Man, it was Osa's fault he couldn't stop the run. Osa ain't never graded out good against the run in his life.
You know who it was? Cause you know who it was. It was our linebackers. You know them boys. That's who it was, man. If you want to get technical, them boys weren't filling no gaps.
Well, listen, it's a marriage. Cause you know, it's on his ass too. Cause like, linebackers, like, listen.
I'm not excluding them now. I'm not excluding them now for sure. I'm not excluding them.
You finna maybe go look this man's stats up. Don't do
man, it ain't about the grades. I don't care about their grades. I know what I seen with my eyes too now.
Man, hold on.
I know what I seen with my. Now I take they grades, but I take them with a grain of salt as well. You know what I'm saying?
I also know we are number 22 ranked run defense. I know we had to go get somebody out the street.
That one man ain't finna be able to do it. What about Neville Gallimore? He the one let you down. Osa kept his job. Osa kept his job, sir. What you talking about?
Yeah, he took his job.
He is a little light in the tail now. He's more of a penetrator, but man, he can do both though.
Osa 280 pounds. That man ain't stopping nobody.
Don't do my boy Osa like that, man. I still like Osa. I like him too. I think he can play.
That's why I don't want. Hey, thank y'all. Thank you, Joe, for the birthday wishes. Thank you, Philly. For the birthday love. Hey, Eli, what's good with you, man? But yeah, like Osa can't stop the run, man. Like we're not gonna even sit here and act like he can. I'm not saying he's a bad player. Yeah, there are things that he does. He does things exceptionally. Like he
got a lot of flash, don't he? He got a lot of flash though. Like it's like you might not see him for a minute, then he'll just bust out with a gangster play. Know what I'm
saying? This man had 4 sacks and 31 pressures. Had 20 hurries. Had 7 quarterback hits. He had 26 stops. Like, he did good.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. Osa, I like Osa, man.
I like him too. That's why I don't want you to take this as I don't like him.
Yes, because nope. Stop the show. Because we already know number man don't got no heart. You the dude. What is it? Who he is off the Wizard of Oz, y'all. See, this what happened to you when you dabble in them numbers too much. You don't got no kind of compassion. We already went over this. You have no compassion for these players, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I got an iced out Bart with my heart. You
know what I'm saying? He ain't got no compassion for these players. It's all the number. If you ain't make a number, he ain't don't want to talk to you, sir. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm just saying, my guy. You know, I'm just saying, like, he does things exceptionally well that are not stopping the run, right? This is like driving a car. You know, he can put it in reverse. He can drive. He can do this. He can get you point A, point B. He just can't parallel park, and that's okay.
Yeah. He's not the stout guy that's gonna demand double teams and stuff, but he'll bust through there and get you a tackle for loss, or you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, man. But Hankins is the double team guy. You know what I'm saying? He's the guy that's going to hold up the guards and not let them get to the second level type guy. Not Osa. So that's what I'm saying. Those two paired, bro. We didn't get the full serving of those two playing against, like, alongside of each other. We didn't see that as much as we wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Because Hankins got hurt, and then to begin with, we got him in the middle of the year. So I think that could have got better if they would have had more chemistry throughout the year. If Hankins wouldn't have went down and had to come back. You know, we experimented with Neville. You know what I'm saying? So I like him, though. I think him and Bohanna going to be able to do something next year.
You really high on Bohanna.
I like Bohanna, bro. I'm telling you. I like him. Man. I think he can play. I'm telling you. Like, he had a good start last year. He just ended up not. I think he got an injury, and then he just kind of disappeared. I don't know what happened. Because he started out, like, stopping the run. I remember. Because I was like, yeah, my prediction was right. I think it was like the first 5 games he was balling. Then he just disappeared. I was like, good grief. Like, he got me. I thought I was right. on another one. Then some kind of way he just kind of disappeared. I don't know if he was still getting the snaps or not or what.
I don't know, but I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything crazy about anybody.
It take defense. See, this one I think you forgetting, bro. Like it take defensive tackles like 3-4 years. It do. They are slow roasts. You can't microwave them. That's the whole reason why I don't want one right now. We already got a couple of them in the microwave. And never look like he might be well done. It might be. It might not be no hope for Neville. Like you might have to throw him out. You know what I'm saying?
Man, yeah, I think it's a wrap for Neville Gallimore. You know, because you already got somebody that does the same thing as him, and he does it better. And also,
yeah, and then you had showed your urgency and went and bought somebody. You know what I'm saying? Went and traded for somebody in the middle of the year. That is so un-Steven Dollar Bill Jones like. You know what I'm saying?
Shut down.
He don't do stuff like that.
Nothing.
He don't do stuff like that. Now, you know Osa didn't grade out well. Let's see.
Osa was decent, you know, let me look at his grades. But he was decent as a pass rusher, 68.4. Run defense, 54.7. Overall, that panned out to be a 63.3. Like I said, he had 26 stops, 4 sacks, 20 hurries, 7 hits, 31 pressures. Played the run 269 times, pass rushed 344 times.
So it was something up with him, Quinn, bro. Because I'm looking at his stuff. This man ain't hardly have no snaps. He had 149 run snaps and 115 pass rush snaps. That's nothing. He wasn't on the field. That's what it looks like. Now, maybe he didn't earn it or it was something going on. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Because when I seen him, he was balling, bro. I promise you, bro. Like, I know for a fact, in like the first 5 games. In like the first 5 games, Quinn Bohanna was a immovable force. He was making noise, bro.
Hold on, cuz he said immovable force. Yeah. You really feel that way about that boy? He said immovable force.
My boy was immovable. You know what I'm saying? You could not move him.
Jamie Taylor, what's up with you? So over it. What's good? Appreciate y'all for the love and birthday wish.
Shout out to everybody, man.
Hey, remember, you slapped the shit out of Eagles fan, though. This still the liquor store. It's still Saturday. We still handing out discounts. Slap the shit out of Eagles fan. Get half off all items in the store while supplies last. And we still rocking like that, man.
Absolutely. But yeah, man, I don't know. I'm still rocking with him. Okay, this a forgotten man right here, though. It's another forgotten man. Mr. Chauncey Ghost. He's a forgotten man. He's a forgotten man in his defense. Nobody talks about Chauncey Ghost. Nobody. Like, he just made the shift from a defensive end last year. When that just last year, he was a normal defensive end. And then in the offseason, they gave him a little more food, you know what I'm saying? Told him to bulk up a little bit. Handed him a few more Thanksgiving plates or something. You know what I'm saying? And they wanted him to get a little bigger so he can be a defensive tackle. Now, I wouldn't say he failed too much because he was on the field. How many snaps he got? I know you pulling it up, ain't you?
Of course I am.
Yeah. Check him out. Let's see how many snaps he had.
Let's see. Chauncey Ghost in pass rush. He was a good pass rusher, 71.2. Run defense, 61.9. He had 110 snaps against the run, 127 snaps against the pass. He had 12 stops, 16 solo tackles, 7 assists, 8 hurries, 1 hit, 9 pressures.
Nah,
so he didn't play bad.
I ain't gonna lie. I remember when he was in Iowa. I remember watching film on him. Like, this dude would never move backwards as a defensive end. Like, it don't matter how many people trying to go. Like, this dude would barely move backwards at all. He barely gave up any ground. So if you can translate that kind of strength he had at a young age with some more weight on it, he might be able to be a good defensive tackle, man. I see it in him. So hopefully, year 2, giving him the real type of reps at defensive tackle, he might be able to show up and show out.
Man, we just have to see. It's really going to be because I don't know if that's going to work out though, because he would have to take Osa's job because they're going to play like a true traditional big fat nasty dude at the one tech position.
Yeah,
So like I don't see unless something happened to Osa, well, he might take the rest of the snap, end up taking the rest of the snap for Neville Gallimore. I could definitely see that happening. But you know, they definitely have to get into the habit of pairing Osa with a bigger defensive tackle. You can't have two undersized DTs out there.
true. I think, we'll have to see how it work out, but we got one more forgotten man that's supposed to change our life now. Supposed to change our life.
Who they lied about now?
Isaac Alacon, you know what I'm saying?
Boy, quit playing with me. Trap.
Man, this pivotal move to defensive end that he made, bro, he finna change our life, ain't it?
Yes, and Stephen Harrison, yes, is a smoke screen. I have not seen anything like that. I haven't seen anything like that be verified. And they got a top 10 pick.
Man, if they get Derrick Henry, I'd be a little more happy than them getting Bijan or somebody to me. I ain't gonna lie.
I know, right?
Cause
I'm thinking, like,
the one thing about Derrick Henry is like if you catch him before he get a head of steam, then you got him. You know what I'm saying? You just can't let him get going. That's when it's a problem for him. Sideways, you can get him.
I'm just gonna say that this man got so many hits on his body. He's gonna be going to a new team, and he gonna have to get like 30 carries to be effective. He's not a guy you can give the ball to 15 times and he's just gonna go crazy.
Shout out to Boss Cowboy Sports in the building. What's happening, sir? Yes, sir.
Hey, salute to my boy Boss, man. Salute, my guy.
Yes, sir. But I wouldn't be scared of no Philly with no Derrick Henry, man. Derrick Henry, I'll take my team. I like it better than them getting Bijan, honestly. Because that's like 5 years of a good running back that you'll have to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
Unless Bijan end up like Saquon.
Yeah, hurt all the time. That's I don't want to wish no injury on nobody, but that is a possibility. But okay, this is the last exercise we're gonna do before we wrap this thing on up, and it's the end of our draft show. It's kind of sad, low key, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's exciting because I'm sick of this draft talk. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the draft talk. I'm ready to get the action. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to get the action. So now, out of a couple of these guys we mentioned, let me see. If you had to pass pro against Kansas, you know what I'm saying, or somebody like that, which one of these offensive linemen you would think that can stifle them? You know what I'm saying? Who you would trust in pass pro against?
Paris Johnson Jr., Broderick Jones.
Now Paris Johnson, that's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Broderick. You think Broderick like that?
He hard. Like I like. Yes. Matter of fact, listen, Broderick Jones. Like I said, he had 2 sacks surrender his entire collegiate career. Two sacks.
That's gangster. You can't take that from him. Osiris had none, right?
Osiris Torrance.
I think they say he had 0 sacks given up.
Let me take a look.
See, I ain't gonna lie. When I watch O-line, bro, I be kind of like, what can I say? I be kind of like distracted by watching them run block. That be when it be turned up. You know what I'm saying? Trap. Man, I like to see O-lineman run block. Pass blocking is okay, but I like to see somebody run block. That's when they get gangster. That's when they the aggressor.
Osiris Torrance has never given up a sack. He only had 1 quarterback hit given up in his entire career. 1 hit.
That's gangster. And he in the SEC.
And he only allowed 14 hurries. So yes.
What kind of snaps he got? Did they play him in at guard ever? I mean, did they play him at tackle? Or do he got any versatility? Because he is a guard, right?
He's a right guard, and he had 46 career snaps at right tackle. So not a large sample size. He got 697 snaps last year at right guard, 761 snaps the year before at right guard, 699 snaps the year before that at right guard.
So he's just guard. Yeah.
He a guard.
Yeah. Shout out to Boss, man. Hey, man, it be distracting, Boss. Know what I'm saying? When I see them boys in pass blocking, it be like yarn. But when I see run block, it be like, okay, let's get it. Like, that's when they get to be the aggressor. A lot of people don't know. That's why you want to give your people, you want to run the ball. You know what I'm saying? Let the offensive line get off. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when they get to strut they stuff for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when they get to be in their bag. But, okay, you know who I take. Boss, I don't think I ever heard you speak about this guy, though. So I need your opinion. What about the Cody Mock dude, bro? I kind of like this dude, man. Trap. I kind of like this dude. He a small school dude. But, is the book out yet, too, boss? Let us know, man. Because if it is, everybody need to go cop. Oh, okay. I was about to say, everybody need to go cop a book.
It's dropping. You need to go copy, man. Cause y'all would be coming with that heat with them guys, man.
Did Cody Mock make your book, Boss Cowboy? We'll know in a minute. Cause Boss don't play. He letting. I mean, some of the big dogs didn't make the book. He said. I was like, ooh, Boss ain't playing. He coming off the hilt with it. But yeah, man. So if I had to block Kansas, I'm going with my guy. I'm going with my guy, Cody.
Yeah, Cody. Yeah, Boss said he like Cody.
Oh, he said he like Cody. Man, hey, that boy a gangster to me. See, I ain't even see y'all episode on that, man. I told y'all the trenches like broccoli to me, far as offensive line. Like I'm a wide receiver, bro. I'm sorry. It's just certain stuff you can't take away. So that's why I kind of waited a little late to watch him. But Mark is a gangster, bro. Hey, is it me or do he feel like an eagle though, boss? He kind of feel like an eagle. Oh, nasty, grimy dude. He feel like an eagle to me.
So you trying to say he eat shit?
Yeah, nah, I wouldn't say that about the young man, but you know what I'm saying? He feel like an eagle to me. Like he matched the Philadelphia city to me. But we need more of that in Dallas. That's what I'm saying. We need more of that grit and grind. Boss said small schools can be tricky. You betting on a 1 week of Senior Bowl on the small school guy. Yeah, that's what I said. Cause like you are already projecting him. You're not just projecting him to the NFL. You projecting him to the top tier talent. Then you gotta project them to the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's how you gotta do it with small schools guys. But I mean, it's just something about this guy.
I mean, you did just show me like 30 clips of him beating up on CDL, truck drivers, on maintenance man.
Man, that boy blocking folks all the way out the screen though, Hen. That's that attitude though.
Cause he a master plumber.
No, but look, this the difference though, Hen. This the difference. Boss, I just told Hen this. If you play ball, bro, it's always been an extremely talented dude that was on your team that never went hard though. Everybody, the coaches, everybody be trying to pull it out of him, and he just always BSing. If you can get a guy that's at that small school to go super hard every time, you know he got that dog mentality. So what you think he gonna do when he go up against the bigger competition? He gonna be ready to go. He gonna be ready to go. He is.
How you know he just ain't a bully? How you know he just ain't a bully when you punch him in his mouth and he fold up like little. How you know?
Hey, you might be right though. You might be right, but I like the dude. I think he a mauler, bro. I think he can get gangster. Boss says exactly. Small school tape can be awesome, but remember, Cody was blocking boys that was 230 at one take. Yeah, that's what he ain't talking about though. So yeah, I feel y'all. Y'all right, man. But hey, that's how you supposed to destroy them though. That's how you supposed to destroy them though. Like it's people that would have been out there BSing as well. Like he wasn't letting them off easy though. He was destroying them boys. That's what I want to see from him.
Man. Landlord, he might not be able to block you, man. You're here playing.
Hey, I ain't no regular dude now. You better. I don't know who you thought I was now, but hey, man, you put a tennis ball in my hand, I'ma whoop you. You put you know what I'm saying? We finna sack race, I'ma whoop you. I'm just like that, man. I'm one of them. But
man.
Let's see. Tavis said y'all sleeping on Jackson Kirkland, offensive guard, Washington. I might have to look him up. Keystone. I ain't even never know that Keystone and Tavis was the same dude. I see him on Twitter all the time, and he was like, "Yeah, you know this Keystone." I was like, "What? I ain't know that."
Yeah, it's Keystone, man.
I ain't know. Man, I'm lost. You know I ain't no Twitter guy. I just got on Twitter yesterday. Like, y'all know. Y'all know I'm new to Twitter, man. I'm new to Twitter. Boss said true. He did his job on the small schools. He killed them. That's how you gotta be, man. You gotta step on them dudes. You know what I'm saying? You can't play around. You gotta step on them. Step on their neck. But
we all know bullies that turn. Oh, you already changed it.
Who said that?
Boss said we all know bullies that turn to cowards with the right challenge.
Oh, okay. I ain't see that one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he could be one of them guys that just ain't met his maker yet. You know what I'm saying? He might be one of them guys, but I ain't gonna lie, I like his mentality. When you got a dude look like that, you know he came to fight. That's what I want, a fighter. You gotta be a nasty looking guard though. You gotta be one of them. And you remember, I don't know if y'all seen that interview. Excuse me. Will McClay was like, it's certain positions he don't even want them to have a towel on. He just want them to be nasty. It's certain characteristics in some of these positions, bro, where you don't even want them to do certain stuff. It kind of tell you what kind of character they got. And I want me a big nasty guard that just finna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need. But we almost here, y'all. This the last and final episode of Cowboys College. You understand?
Trap.
It's bittersweet.
Yeah, it's bittersweet, man. It's bittersweet, man. So we gonna do this next year. We gonna try to make this thing even better, bigger and better. We gonna keep on continuing this and make this a legacy. Coach Miles stepping in. He says, all I want to say is Matthew Bergeron, offensive tackle. I love him. He can start now. What you think about Cody Mark, Coach? Because you got to get everybody's opinion on a small school guy like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, somebody might be like, this dude terrible. You know what I'm saying? He'll never make it on the next level. I kind of want to hear what everybody say. I like him at guard. I think, now, he was outstanding at tackle for North Dakota State. But I think if you put him at guard, I think he'll be a gangster.
Eli said we're going to be turned at the draft. Off top, my boy.
Man, I'm going to be going crazy, man. Don't let the Cowboys do nothing like, nothing nefarious like I like. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm going to go crazy.
Trap.
Don't let them turn up now. You know I'm going to cut up. But, man, I enjoyed this show with you, man. Man, we definitely got to make this happen again next year. Maybe we add some more people on to this thing, man, and make this jump for real.
Man, we might as well, man. It's been a pleasure, though, man. Rocking with you, looking at these young dudes. Shit, like, it was fun. Like, I didn't know some of these guys, so it was a journey. So, I learned new stuff.
Yeah, this what I like about it, because it kind of force you to do a little of the work. You know what I'm saying? It kind of make you do some work. Not just you, but me too. You know what I'm saying? It make you like, okay, we doing tackles this week. You got to look at the tackles. You know what I'm saying? It makes you do a little more research. So I enjoyed it, though, man. I really did. So, man, I appreciate all the love and support. We finna get ready to ride this thing on out, man. I hope everybody has a good day. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. Let's go. Shout out to your hand, man, coming through, man. We got to give back to him now. Shout out to you, Goddess the Poor with the 555. That's another raffle entry, man. She says, I'm sad this the last show, but after the draft, we're going to have a lot to discuss. Absolutely. I can't wait to get them selections. That's when I'm going in depth. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. And like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.